I'm just walking along the street, and suddenly a monster pops out and says,
"What are you doing here?" What are you doing here?
No, will you read the sheet?
Nice head. Nice. I think I'll take it.
There we go. But a little more feeling, okay? I can't want it for you. Oh.
And wear this sailor's hat too.
Would you mind, please? We're working here.
I just think the sailor's hat adds a nice...
It's gonna land us one of those rainbow flags to hang out front. Now get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna roll. I'm on this.
Now remember, the chainsaws are electric, so you only got about 30 feet to play with. Now go! Kill like crazy! Kill them!
Hey. Check. Hey, how's it going? I will have a mic later on in the show. What's up? My name is DJ Halo. It's a Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on the internet. We picked up a new channel doing Twitter Live. So welcome, Twitter people. Hope you stick around. I got some funny things to do. It's election night, so hopefully you went out and voted for your instrument of government to represent you and thought about it. Did your research, or at least voted along the lines of a trusted source. I went with the Indie Week picks because I agree with how they write up the news. So that's what's up. It's election night. Let's get into it. Something clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board, aka DJ Halo. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Check. Ho! Got a new battery. That's what's up. Something clever with your man, DJ. Also, I made this beat. It's whack.
Tired of that not so fresh feeling listening to the radio? Tired of that not so fresh feeling listening to the radio? This is verse. Here to tell you about the revolution of subways and sidewalks. DJ Halo. DJ Halo on 88.5.
If you'll indulge me, I'm going to do a little bit of a set that I did on Saturday for Halloween. It's not all that spooky, it's just a fun mix of records, so let's get into it. Something clever with your man, Jeep Ward behind the board, a.k.a. DJ Halo.
Not afraid. I have a hurricane, listen to your
to tell you all my darkest secrets tonight. Swear it feels alright. Maybe I. I'm speaking, it's a sorry state. You're teasing, I'm aware of what I'm trying to say. Be honest, nothing's ever easy when it comes to us. Are we
Straight Billy, super sorry.
I want to tell you all my darkest secrets tonight. Swear it feels alright. Maybe I.
George Baker selection, Little Green Bag.
Looking back on the track for a little greenback. Got to find just the kind or losing my mind. Outside in the night, outside in the day. Looking back on the track, gonna do it my way. Outside in the night, outside in the day. Looking back on the track, gonna do it my way. Looking back. Looking for some happiness, but there is only loneliness to find. Jump to the left, to the right. Looking upstairs, looking behind. Looking for some happiness, but there is only loneliness to find. Jump to the left, turn to the right. Looking upstairs, looking behind. Looking back on the track, we're a little greenback. Got to find just the kind of losing my mind. Outside in the night, outside in the day. Looking back on the track, gonna do it my way. Looking back on the track for a little greenback. Got to find just the kind of losing my mind.
Hey, what up? This is ASAP Rock, and you were listening. Hey, what up? This is ASAP Rock, and you are listening to DJ Halo.
Oh no, put on more beat. I'm just kidding. It'll kick in. I think I feel it. I think it's kicking in. Anyway, how's it going? That was a whole ton of music. I'm very happy that I played it. That last song that you heard is Nervous Like Me by the Dap Kings, and that's off the Daptone Gold double LP. Before that was Super Sounds of the 70s, Little Green Bag. Let's take a look at who that artist is. It is George Baker Selection. Jan, what in the hoot name? Anyway, it's the George Baker Selection. Whatever that means. It's off the Reservoir Dogs soundtrack, is the record that I played it off of. Before that was Guns of Brixton by The Clash, classic joint. REM, End of the World as We Know It. So on Friday, I wasn't DJing, but I was in costume, and a different costume from when I was DJing on Saturday. And Friday, I was Fin du Monde, or the End of the World, a.k.a. the Antichrist. And I kind of am the Antichrist. You know, I'm a middle-aged white man from New England, a Protestant. So if that's not the end of the world, I don't know what is. CNG Avalanche with an exclamation point. That's off his new album. Bonobo Rosewood off forthcoming new album, and that joint is way soulful and really enjoyable. So shouts to Bonobo for putting out dope music. Many years in the game still. Kicked it all off with Groove is in the Heart, and that's featuring Lonely Boy, DJ Newmark off his new album, which is like covers of classic songs, right? But it's like mostly instrumental. It's pretty interesting. I'll probably play some more of it later. But anyway, let's get back into the music. You listening to what? Yeah, you heard it. Something clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board, aka DJ Halo. Somebody passed away last October 31st, and I will let this guest on a Ciroc track let you know who that person is. He's got a metal face. It's a hint. Something clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board, aka DJ Halo. 8 to 10 every Tuesday night here on the internet, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and now Twitter Live. What?
If I can be candid, sometimes I'm insecure, my bad. It's more on my agenda than securing my bag. Yo, say I love the real, but watch pretending high res. Different rappers saying regurgitated endless I gag. I'm the future, call me Isaac as I'm all rap Octavian. Penning parables of prose, I might be hip-hop saving. Took a pint of blood and tears to learn to love my shape. And I'm not trying to modify a damn feature of my behavior. From the cradle of the civilized to a grave situation, where flag more privileged than the enslaved of its nation. I make demos, I rock stages, now rock stage demonstrations with this semi-automatic multi-syllabic quotations. I'm a far cry from my homestead, I'm a star seed. Caught a love bug for these prayers like I'm Starsky. Now I'm with a crew of rhyme slayers making bars bleed. Rivals try and catch up, but they can't match my brain or car speed. Since the clouds are parted, I just speak for my carotid pain. Distant memory, the image sepia enshrouded. That's from years of light work that made this medium cathartic. Grind these BPMs like choppers till my grief became melodic. Turning negative to positive with these music could deposit. Y'all can gather my accounts and make a suitable composite of the person I aspire to be peaceful and unbothered with all my doubts and fears. 6 feet deep and sleeping under sawdust.
Exists out of the box with the elements and gases, while placing emphasis on intelligence and brashness. Devil run amok while society is cashless. Alter the prescription on the frames of their glasses. Beautiful fold, summer with glitters is gold. Same story as old, get left in the blistering cold. Broken souls get remold with little arbitration. Fortune favors the bold, as does incarceration. The art of manifestation, mastered by ancient civilizations, lies deep within the mind's refrigeration. A shift of the eye is ample indication to re-release a mudslide of latent inspiration. Butler did it. End the conversation. In this information age, you don't know Nathan but hating. From the beginning, in it to win it, and still is spitting. This fully written isn't a product of bullshit.
Yo, rest in peace, MF Doom. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. If you saw the Stand series on Paramount Plus, you know this. It's in your head, along with a couple of the other joints that played. Something clever.
Party people in the place to be. This is Cool Calm P. This is Cool Calm P. And when I'm not Street Fighter, I'm listening to DJ Halo.
Well, we all have a face that we hide away forever, and we take them out and show ourselves when everyone has gone. Some are satin, some are steel, some are silk and some are leather. They're the faces of a stranger, but we love to try them on. Well, we all fall in love, but we disregard the danger. Though we share so many secrets, there are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. Ooh, you've done it. Why can't someone else? You should know by now. You've been there yourself. Once I used to believe I was such a great romancer that I came home to a woman that I could not recognize. When I pressed her for a reason, she refused to even answer. It was then I felt the stranger kick me right between the eyes. Well, we all secrets. There are some we never tell. Why were you so surprised that you never saw the stranger? Did you ever let your lover see the stranger in yourself? Don't be afraid to try again. Everyone goes south every now and then. You've done it, why can't someone else? You should know by now. You've been there yourself. You may never understand how the stranger is inspired, but he isn't always evil, and he is not always wrong. Though you drown in good intentions, you will never quench the fire. Don't give in to your desire when the stranger comes along.
The King's home, no LeBron James. Don't need the heat to tighten up, no LeBron James. No, this Titan stay ready for the right and juggle lightning in the dark, barehanded till the dawn came. Cause we were ready for the trials and the tribulations, and they attributed our drive to our illustrations of the bad life that we were a product of. But they had no idea we did it all for love. They gave us choices, we selected all of the above. We wouldn't rest till we got our best kills and got a chest filled with medals to match the scars, stars and bars spit into my breath stills. I took every risk I never planned to take and made all the mistakes that a man could make. But I tasted all the treats and can say that life was sweet, cause I never baked my plan for the damn cake. I love this life and I'm willing to sacrifice my time while these niggas catching feelings. Do it for the fans, I ain't even touch my ceiling. Turn this shit around so the skills can pay the billing. Wading through the water while they watch it from the beach. Headed for the ship cause it's just out of my reach. More than neck deep, but I'm floating and I'm free. This is my chance and I'm drifting out to sea. I'm drifting out to sea. I stay up on my bar game like an alcoholic or lawyer in a university, because all it takes is one case to disappear your face from the memory of y'all till no one can recall it. From grace a long fall, it's a long climb to the top. Changing in the phone booth before the dime drop, and my time stop. Blind as the scales. My pen is third eye, so I'm writing this in braille, so all of y'all can feel it, even if you don't understand. I'm a shadow on the sun, some of a bigger plan than they laid out. Vocabulary sprayed out, graffiti on your mind. Grind hard enough to gain clout. Rain out all of these so-called players when they roll call layers. Mama shade for the paper, but the game drought. My team been running plays and sweating double days and repping for the same since we came out. I love this life and I'm willing to sacrifice my time while these niggas catching feelings. Do it for the fans, I ain't even touch my ceiling. Turn this shit around so the skills can pay the billing. Wading through the water while they watch it from the beach. Headed for the ship cause it's just out of my reach. More than neck deep, but I'm floating and I'm free. This is my chance and I'm drifting out to sea. I'm drifting out to sea.
fine chalk line and put the needle to the climb. Representing one kind, seeing out for the blind. Witness what I carry on, there's a further purpose. From how we do slam a few, then you wanna purchase a dialogue of funk, you love to pop it in your trunk. I win more discipline than the Shaolin monk. Pete Rock and CL, well set this market. The powerful target to destroy the black market. But when you say black, listen, I don't know, you lose me. I guess another beggar can't afford to be choosy. I come to the maximum, artist on the major label. Any duplication of this one is fatal. On 125, I gotta hit you live. Beat your ass with my tape, any race or shape. Cause if they got mine, they got yours too. But together, here's what we gotta do. See, I pass on fluency for high rates. Every time we sample over pastime greats, stick it in the SB 1200 beat. I make a loop, lovely way to troop in a Lexus group. Just a little bit set to make a whole lot happen. The musical inside my rapping, written by the CL, produced by the PR, and any credit that you heard thus far. A start from scratch to the bassline's critical, better than the original who first made it. Now you wanna sue me, but fans never boo me. Believe I know the times we've been broke too, G. Here's another sample clear, see you get the hell out of here like a bootleg. You're open for the year. You only get the credit where the credit is due. So listen, what I shout out is true.
In my mind, all the voices in my head are so unthoughtful, so unkind. Yeah, I used to be a coward living in the underworld, resurrected with your power. I'm a cosmic kind of girl. You're all I see. Coffee and clouds are we. Magic stars. About divination, I know what I'm after. You send me flying, I don't even need a passport. Our rituals have got me reeling, praying for a pastor. I'm like a schoolgirl wailing in the rafters, 'cause you're all I see. Coffee and clouds are we. Magic stars fly free. There's you and me. You're all I see. Coffee and clouds are we. Magic stars fly free. Oh yes. There's you and me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What you heard there, that was Fika and Bambi off their EP Coffee Clouds. It's out on True Thoughts. Check them out. Fika and so Fika is like pretty big in the study beats, lo-fi hip hop, and them bringing on the singer Bambi has been a really dope addition to what they do already. So check them out on Spotify. They're all up in all the big playlists. Check them out. Fika. Before that was Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Straighten It Out with Amerigo Gosway on the remix. JRK. I don't know what that track is called. It's off a 12-inch that I bought used at Amoeba in San Francisco many moons ago. Mark Stretch, the homie, with his initial single off his album Right in the Wet Spot. And that track is called Drifting Out to Sea, but it's S-E-E, not S-E-A. Get it? Hey. Billy Joel, The Stranger, out of Ciroc, featuring MF Doom. The track is called Rebirth, and that's off the Sharecropper's Daughter Deluxe Edition, which is only a digital thing, maybe on CD, certainly not on vinyl, because I would have purchased it by now. Let's get back into the music. You're listening to Something Clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board, a.k.a. DJ Halo. 8 to 10 p.m. right here on the internet. We just lost Facebook, but don't worry, we're on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube Live every Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here. Yeet, 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 yeet. Jug. So many things. I need a production. I'm gonna get a little jazzy.
Change, rise with me, no limits to vision, mind free. Time of change, rise with me, no limits to vision, mind free. They say keep it real, I choose to follow dreams. Make the dreams real, cause I believe. Time of change, rise with me, no limits to vision, mind is free. They say keep it real, I choose to follow dreams. Make the dreams real, cause I believe. Let the music rise out the dark. Let light be true when it shines from your heart. Changes in the wind, never be the same again. Seeing music, reflecting where I've been. Let music rise out the dark. Never go back. Let music rise out the dark. Let light be true when it shines from your heart. Changes in the wind, never be the same again. Seeing music reflecting where I've been. Look into future, living in the melody. We see harvest brought to life. We sow it. Time has changed. Rise with me. No limits to vision. A mind free. So though hard sometimes, never giving up. Just remember all the blessing in this life that I and you've been given. Responsibility. Play my part. Responsibility. Play my part. Responsibility. Play my part. So I deliver for love from heart. Responsibility, play my part. Responsibility, play my part. So I deliver for love from heart. You gotta give it.
You gotta give it.
How you live it.
How you live it.
Give it.
Give it.
How you live it.
How you live it.
Who give it. How you live it.
How you live it.
Get it.
Well, I'm the big potato biter, out of Mississippi River rider. Couple of rounds you rode, I mix them all up and then divider. Hot inside a rider, got her up, gets all the slider, rider, hook, look at my potato crook. Underground, round, brown, always kept in the oven. Found stuffing, bound to swing my sack of potatoes. Knock your block off and hit you in your crater. Hot potato, hot, hot potato, potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot. The choppers by the hob, I'm the bob of the day down. Come on down and let the man get down. The potatoes come through the mow on blade. Have you ever been trying to give a baked potato a fry? What's I seen? A Mexican two flat dying, smoking a potato bud after he did the malatine. What was he trying? Cause that potato was a game I taught myself. I was still catching on when I caught myself. Potato, hot potato, top of the table, the top of the microwave, we'll play with edible hot tomato, wait a wait, serve it a plate, top of the taste, test, yes, take it to your local DJ and say, bake it. I'm the Mike and I can't find a buddy, another girl on mine. More potato rides, so I can dip my tip in the skins all the time. Hot, 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 potato, potato. One potato, two potato, three potato, four, five potato, six potato, seven potato, four, eight potato, nine potato, 10 potato, potato. Can't find a way to Idaho. Potato, we got a potato at the door. A potato, tornado, potato, and tomato ball. A fellowship shot blew up in one go, so we can get together with your potato on the floor. Potato, hot, hot, potato, potato, hot, potato, hot, hot, potato, potato, hot, potato, hot, hot, potato, potato, hot, potatoes are garden, mercy me. Sweet potato pie, mercy me. Hey, where's my potato? Well, since my baby left me, I ain't been quite as healthy. So with the other potato, got a bag of potato, got the thought that could help me. But we see the potato back 50 feet high. Thought to ourselves we can make some bride. Grabbed our potato cutter and I know started cutting them up down the sides. That's when we opened up the fellowship shop. Had sweet potato pie, tater tots, bottom up. Grand opening, tater town. That's when we met Miss Hash Brown. Change the top potato to be passed around, 'cause the tater skin smooth and it has a frown. The show gets swift to yeah, and we go
Nightlife continues on the downtown. Nightlife continues and the dance band played on. But the nightlife continued and the dance bands played on.
Clap your hands, here we go.
Say what?
continued, and the dance bands played on. The nightlife continued, and the dance bands played on.
People all around me, they don't feel the way.
The nightlife continued, and the dance bands played on.
People all around me,
Baby, baby, oh, oh.
The nightlife continued, and the dance bands played on.
On the bottom side.
people all around me,
The nightlife continued, and the dance bands played on. The nightlife continued, and the dance bands played on.
people all around me, they don't
You know, girl, every little thing you do, even when I'm feeling blue, oh, it makes me smile. Yes, we're going through some stormy weather. Bless the fact we still move together. 'Cause I know we'll find the light on the other side. 'Cause we'll be just fine if we take our time. Let the sun shine. 'Cause we'll be just fine. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause we'll be just fine if we take our time. Let the sun shine. 'Cause we'll be just fine. Even when I'm going underwater, I can breathe just fine. 'Cause you've got me in my prime, girl, and it feels so good. Yes, we're going through some stormy weather. Bless the fact we still move together. 'Cause I know we'll find a light on the other side. 'Cause we'll be just fine. If we take our time. Let the sun shine. 'Cause we'll be just fine. Let the sun shine. 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 'Cause we'll be just fine. If we take our time. Let the sun shine. 'Cause we'll be just fine. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause we'll be just fine. If we take our time. Let the sun shine. 'Cause we'll be just fine.
Shout out to Steve Reed, the Nova in the piece. Yo, so it's election night. Hope you did your civic duty and went out and said who you want to represent you in your government. Whatever you feel about the government, I get it. I don't like the conflict that we have, but that's governments, I guess. You know, it is what it is. It's an imperfect system, and it requires people like you and I to go ahead and make our voices be heard. And if not, then we have to take it to another level. I don't know what that other level is. I don't suggest violence, but, you know, sometimes it can't be avoided. I use it as a last resort, though. Seriously, last resort. Anyway, hope you went out and voted. I voted. I was happy with the people I voted for. I felt like I researched it enough. It was only 4 people. So, I'm interested to see if this new mayor makes or affects some real change here in Durham. That's all I gotta say about that. So you heard Steve Reed, Lions of Judah. It's happening right now. Tom Mish with Sunshine, edited by Mello. LTG Long Travel Groove with Here Go. Freestyle Fellowship, Hot Potato, and This a Blow Up Club edit. And then David Ornette Cherry with So and So and So and So and So and So off his fantastic new album, which is on Spirit Muse Records. Check them out if you can. Let's get back into the music with something from the Ancient Astronauts. It's a brand new one called Pump Up the Sound. It's only where? Yeah, you guessed it, right here. Something clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board, a.k.a. DJ Halo. Every Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on the internet. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Doing it worldwide.
Pump up the sound, make we turn on the vibe. Pass me the mic, make me burn up the snitch. Fill up the chalice, make we catch Charlie for blaze. Pump up the sound, make we turn on the vibe. Pass me the mic, make me burn up the snitch. Fill up the chalice, make we catch Charlie for blaze. When we pump up the sound system, we light a fire upon the Babylon them. Me light a fire upon the wicked man them. That a mess up the little girl future. With a greedy mind and the empty head. Why them a mess with a little picnic them? You see that? Fire up burn all the time. Find out them a sodomite and concubine. Instantly me insta the freak online. And kill up his top still a flesh all the while. She says she can't stop. She said time for the shine. She want buy everything and she need every dime. Big up Sodom and Gomorrah up on the front line. Aim straight to the head and lick the punchline. The lioness now go tame up. Real out there with the fire just a flame up. Up on the chop, our thing now go lame up. Queen forward, somebody tell them the game up. Loud and clear, make we pump up the sound. Sound it. Pump up the sound, make we turn on the vibe. Pass me the mic, make me burn up the snitch. Fill up the chalice, make we catch Charlie for blaze. Pump up the sound, make we turn on the vibe. Pass me the mic, make me burn up the snitch. Fill up the chalice, make we catch Charlie for blaze. Pump up the sound, make we turn on the vibe. Pass me the mic, make me burn up the snitch. Fill up the chalice, make we catch Charlie for blaze. Pump up the sound, make we turn on the vibe. Pass me the mic, make me burn up the snitch. Fill up the chalice, make we catch Charlie for blaze. Only positivity that we are gone.
else said need to shut your fucking mouth. I'm king of the South. Anything else said need to shut your fucking mouth. I'm down with king of the South. Anything else said need to king of the South. Anything else king of the South. Anything else king of the South. Anything king of the South. Anything king of the South. King of the South. Be the king of the South. See the good of the South. King of the South. Anything else said need to shut your fucking mouth. I'm down with Lil Flip and I'm down with T.I. If them niggas come know how much paper we can see. Slim thuggin', broke, steal shit, to sit down to it, much money, get it to be get. Power wall and it get it to be get. Power wall and it get it to be get. Power wall and it get it to be get. Power wall and it get it to be get. Power we get it to be get. Get it to power, get it to power wall and it Cooper still ain't talking. Money's all that shit. Walking, y'all niggas got the game fucked up. All your record company people need to shut the fuck up. Cause y'all keeping up that bullshit rapping. And white people laughing at us, that's what's happening. They saying stupid ass niggas still ain't figured it out. Long as they stay divided, man, we gon' run aside. Y'all need to get up off the dumb shit. I got a bread truck, get up off that crumb shit, nigga.
I got the bass quaking, trunk shaking like tambourines. In the H where the paint sweet as tangerines. Where they bouncing on foes like trampolines. It's the great state of Texas, so I can't believe all the conflict and plex that we carrying. It's time to get rid of the beef like vegetarians. I'm about stacking bank every day, so I pay attention to the vets, and I ain't talking about a Chevrolet. Key the Don, Pimp C, a King, Lil J, the owner of the squad. H-Time, we the team. It ain't no iron that you trying that you be fatigued. But if we man up and press, we can lead the league. We some all-stars, the roster is sick, man. I ain't gotta start, P.O.P. will be the sixth man. Rapper like the Southern Empire for the assist, man. 3, 2, 1, switch and
showing toss of rhyme, rocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, rocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, I'ma come through and show my whip line. Rocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, rocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, rocking those times. Showing toss of rhyme, I'ma come through and show my whip line. Rocking those times. See the side by side, it look good, don't it?
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems, that's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's the goddess in me. You could've had a bad bitch, not committal. Help you with your career, just a little. You supposed to hold me down, but you holding me back, and that's the sound of me not calling you back. Why men gray till they gotta be gray? Don't text me and tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. True hurts needed something more exciting. Dum 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 dum. You tried to break my heart, oh that breaks my heart. That you thought you ever had it, no you ain't from the start. Hey, I'm glad you're back with you. I mean, who would wanna hide this? I will never ever 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 be your side chick. I put the skin single, ain't worried about a ring on my finger, so you can tell your friend. Shoot your shot when you see him. It's okay, he already in my DM.
Yeah. Having a good night? I hope you're having a good night. I'm having a fantastic night playing these jams for you. LTF. They're on Rucksack Records. This is like all samples from like Soviet bloc records, jazz records mostly, so enjoy it. It's pretty dope. Album's called Monolith. Came out a while ago on Bandcamp. I bought it at Bandcamp Friday a while ago. It's good stuff. Before that was Lizzo, you know the song Truth Hurts, little sample piece of it. DJ Newmark, Bigger Than Hip Hop, Krangbin and Pimp C, Lil Keek and P.O.P, Knocking Doors Down, Alter Tapes remix. Rihanna, Yes I Said, remixed by DJ True all the way out there in Las Vegas, doing it big. Pool party, regular residencies, my man's doing it. And before that was Ancient Astronauts, Pump Up the Sound, featuring Bonnie Fire. Let's get back into it. You're going to hear a track from Night Palace. What is it? It's dope. Just shut up and listen.
Fruit curtain takes a cake. You know it's hard for me to stay awake when the room is full of men in hats, cardboard conversations. I talk to the cat. I can enjoy the moon here if you kiss the ends of my hair as our shadows pass.
crazy as I used to be. Not as crazy as I used to be.
is a really dope Tubby remix. It's off a label called. Where am I can't find it. Oh yeah, Dub Store Records. They're like a local US dub reggae label, so it's not as expensive to buy stuff from them as like Precious Sounds or whatever. I mean, shipping is just getting insane. I know the whole root cause of it, but it's just still like, why can't I buy my records from the UK? Hope you're having a good election night, listening to coverage you can trust. Something Clever, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and now Twitter Live. Let's get back into it. You're going to hear some more music until the top of the hour, and then I'm out. Let's do it.
bottle up and let's spill it in verses. One day I'm wordless, next day I'm a wordsmith. Close to success, but to happiness I'm the furthest. At night I wonder if my tears will dry on their own. Hoping I will fulfill Amy's purpose. Angel said don't let ego be a disturbance. In the demons said you earn this. Like they strip you of everything you're deserving. Realize there is a prison and ask me a condition. Man, it's like they can't sleep till our spirit is crushed. How much fighting must we do? We've been fearless enough. Always seen as broken homes here in poverty. Corrupt government officials, lies and atrocities. How they talking almost threatening the economy. Knocking down communities to re-up on properties. I'm directly affected, it does more than just bother me. Look beyond the surface, don't just see what you wanna see. My speech ain't involuntary, projecting attention straight from my lungs. I'm a black woman and I'm a proud one. We walking blind, faith not knowing the outcome. But as long as we're unified, then we've already won.
Is an amalgamation of everything. Rules are not to be played by rebels. The story of never ending. Your introversion led you here. Intuition protected you along the way. Feelings allowed you to be well balanced. And perspective gave you foresight. The top of the mountain is nothing without the climb. Only the strong will survive. Only the strong will survive. Truth unveiled with time. As you embark on a journey.
Let's get it crunk up on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance with me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you're waiting, so just dance for me.
Come on, everybody, get on down. Cause you know we got to get it wrong. Come on, everybody, get on down. Cause you know we got to get it wrong. Come on, everybody, get on down. Cause you know we got to get it wrong. Come on, everybody, get on down. Cause you know we got to get it wrong. Jay is in the spot, I can make feel alright. Feel alright. Come on, baby, just with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door. So when you're inside, jump on the door.
Let's get it crunk up in this dancery. We got y'all on now open, so you got dance me. Hey, race, high, race in this dancery. Let's get it percolate, wait, so just dance for me.
It's gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start to lose your mind. Cop you a drink, go ahead and rock your eyes, cause we're celebrating no more drama in our lives. That pumping, everybody's jumping. Go ahead and twist your back and get your bodies bumping. I told you leave your situations at the door, so grab somebody and get your ass on the dance
Party people in the place to be. This is cool. And when I'm not playing Street Fighter with Yao Ming, I'm listening to DJ Halo. Party people in the place to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely not. Yo, so that's Altered Tapes, Tiger Style, 36 Chambers remix, Boom Baptist with Comfort Food, and that's, what's his name? Busta Rhymes being sampled. Bounce Castle, Family Affair, you know who sings that. Little Sims, Introvert, and that's like a full 5 minute that I did a mix with Empanaya Jazzy. Zap, Be Alright, Crafty 893, an instrumental called XXXXXX. Let's get back into it with my last track of the night. It's something from my man Mamelo, my ace. His name is Drift. He's from Oakland. He runs a label called N5MD. Let's get into it. You're going to hear Contour, and it's only where? Yeah, you guessed it. Something clever with your man Jeep Ward behind the board, aka DJ Halo. While this is playing, I'm going to do my outro for the show. What's up? I'm your man, your mellow, your ace, DJ Halo. Joining me from Twitter. Hey, welcome. Been doing this for a little over a year. Making Tuesdays suck a whole lot less. For over a year. 8 to 10, right here on the internet, which is Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and now Twitter. So this is my man, my mellow, my ace. His name is Drift. He runs a label called N5MD. He also produces under the name Bit Crush. It's ambient stuff. It's pretty good. His Bit Crush stuff is a little bit more glitchy, but it's all really beautiful music. If you were to get into a car crash in the snow, hopefully this would be the soundtrack. He has a new album out. It's entitled What? Let's take a look. It's called From Stasis, because he hasn't put out something as Drift for a long time, so he came to the world from Stasis. Anyway, I'm out of here. Until next week, thanks for checking me out. This has been election night coverage you can trust. Something clever. I don't really care all that much who you voted for, just that you went out and voted. I'm not going to say one candidate's better than the other. One candidate had ideas that I agree with more than the other. And I voted in a local election. It was like city representatives and my mayor. So, you know, it's not like there was anything super big on the docket, but these people are actually defining more of how public funds get determined and how to use it. Like, what's the budget going to be for the police department? Because their budget is like $90 million. Are they going to give them 10% more, or are they going to defund him slightly and only give him $80 million? Those types of decisions are pretty important. So I know it's not fancy, but local elections are probably the most important thing, certainly more important than what happened last year. I mean, last year, yes, was very important because people showed their true colors, that they're liars and they'll do anything to try and convince people that they won when they clearly did not. So what can you do? All you can do is be resistant and try and work within the system that's been given to us, or scrap that system and build a new one. But that takes a lot of work. There's a lot of infrastructure in place for the old system that you may not be thinking about, but you know, when you have a bloody revolution, there's a lot of stuff to think about once the smoke clears. Just saying. I'm not against it, but there's a lot of administration in general to have a revolution, to not have a revolution, to even just try and reform what the system is that's going on. Either way, you gotta work a lot to make freedom actually happen. So, till next year, Shaman Yamello, you ace. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out. Election coverage you can trust. Till next week, 8 to 10, Tuesdays. Yeah, all that. What?